And I think we're live. Now, most of you might still be watching my latest uploaded video, and for people who are watching the recording and not live, I'll just explain a little bit. What I did was to upload my video, and by the end of it, everyone who is watching my video will automatically be directed to my stream. So what we're doing here today is that I will be trying some of these decks that also includes the one that I showed you in my video, and we will try these decks in my stream together. And we'll test my Dragonmaid decks. I have 3 that I already made, and I could make more if you would like to. So we are going to test these decks and see which ones are better, which ones are more suitable. So I think my live video just finished, so welcome everyone from watching my video, and let's go and dive in. So before I start, I would like to show you the decks I have for the event. So first of all, I have my original Dragonmaid deck, which has the rockets in them, and they do have some level 7s, but they also have rockets, so they're mostly about floating and summoning league monsters, which is why I'm playing Double Bike Dragon. Now, Double Bike Dragon turned out not too great. It's not very strong, and I prefer rank 7s. And for that reason, I then made this deck, which you just watched in my video, if you watched my last video. Then this deck is more focused on summoning level 7 monsters, and then going into rank 7s with those level 7 monsters. And I also have made the level 8 deck. This also has Parlor Dragonmaid and the Tin Hat and Lore Power. And I put Danger Thunderbird in it and Odopodo as well. And the objective is to be able to go into Draglubion and then summon Heart Earth Dragon or the Chaos Heart Earth Dragon. So this is also a deck that I would like to try. If people are willing to, I'm also down to trying to play Infernoids in here as well. But it really depends on what you would like me to play. So let's go into the event. And before I start, I'll just try to share the link on my Discord server so that everyone is know that we are in live stream at the moment. So just give me a minute. And I've sent the link to my Discord server. There we go. So let's see, and let's pick a deck. So I think let's start with my classic deck, Dragonmaid. And then after a few games, we can go through the other ones and just test if they're good or bad, and then decide which one is better. They're going to win the coin toss and decide who will be going first. This way going second. Okay. Going second is not ideal, but it's not terrible, depends on what they're playing. The level 7 deck definitely actually wants to go second because of the Ancient Warrior cards. But I would say the other 2 decks are like more going first decks. But this is a very interesting deck, it seems. Or maybe not, I don't know. Because Mage Power and Comrade Swordsman of Lancer is definitely not something you'll see every day. But Infernoble Knights are, I know, that are strong archetype. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. They're just making a big monster. Well, if I said it with Canadia, is it even that bad? Do they have a spell negate? Let's read this. If this doesn't do okay, this doesn't actually do anything at all. Well, let's just summon Soldier Dragons. You have no reason to summon anything else, because even Ernest just doesn't get over Comrade Swordsman. We'll just set to set. Both Canadia and Evacuation Device should be good enough to get rid of the Swordsman of Lancer. They're going to activate that. Okay, well, I can activate Soldier Dragons and get Laundry out of my deck, which is pretty good. I could also get a water dragon, but I don't think we're going to be in defensive for so long, because I do think that I will be able to just flip this swordsman down, or maybe bounce it back to hand. Let's do the laundry. This becomes an electric card. I'm not quite sure what this is doing. Oh yeah, it just becomes an electric card and it becomes indestructible, which I don't really care about. I'll just activate Salty Dragons again and get the rockets. I don't mind. Let's get Charlotte Dragon in defense. The battle phase. Do I want to go with laundry? Head out. Yeah, let's get the one from graveyard back to our hand actually. There we go. Dragonmaid in defense. And then I can reboot this, right? Makes sense. Let's save the compose for later. Oh yeah, and I can also then pay the Zoic from graveyard. There we go. This is looking pretty good so far. In defense, just in case. That books it, and boom. And they surrender. Okay. Well, they tried. Yeah, I don't think being indestructible is very good because, you know, I can set it down, I can bounce it back to my hand. Yeah, that deck was not doing much. Hi Nova. Hi Biddles. Nice to see you again. Welcome to the stream. There is some latency in the stream now because I realize that the quality is going down quite a lot. But you can still talk to me, even though it's not going to be exactly real time. It's going to be like 30 seconds or something. And you can see your chat in the left too, so I do have a chat log. Yeah, today's stream is not so big unfortunately. Like the first two were pretty good. But yeah, maybe people are not very interested in the NR event anymore. Who knows? But I don't mind. I just like playing and streaming honestly, so let's just keep playing. And if you want, we should like play with chat as well, like after a few matches. If anyone wants to play who's watching, I don't really mind playing with you either. It should be fun. But first I do want to try every other deck, so like the Dragon Mill first, which is I'm trying, let me just read this. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, the level 7 and the level 8s. I need to figure out how to get the unaffected cards that I beat to die. Well, how do you mean unaffected? Because I don't think they can. I don't think there is like a good card that becomes immune to everything. Like some of them can't be targeted, some of them can't be destroyed. Some of them is unaffected by monster effects, but then can be affected by traps, etc. Yeah, I don't know. Which card are you exactly struggling with? If you do know the name, I can like try to think of a strategy maybe, because the immunity does depend on what you expect from it. Let's see the soldier dragons here. Let's get the level 2 rocket out of our deck. Like the 2300. Unaffected by target effects. Is it in the NR event or is it just in the rank? Because I don't know. I don't know what can get like 2500 attack power and become unaffected by card effects in the NR event. But if you mean like in general, like in ranked, then I can give you some strategies. It was some synchro monster from the DDs. I can have a look after the game if you would like me to. I don't really know which one. Oh, it's in NR. That's interesting. Okay, after the match, I'll have a look. Which DD was it? Let's get rid of that. There we go. Use this to do laundry again. Oh, I can't. Oh, it's fine. You can go nurse. You can activate nurse. Nurse will get laundry back. Unless they have a response. Torrential, oh, that's pretty bad actually. Yeah, not much I can do about that. At least we get laundry, and the Rocket Dragon will trigger in the end phase, getting me another rocket from deck, so that's always good. Yep. Can get to level 7. Let's get to level 7. I like level 7. Okay, so we can go for rank 7. Which we do have some options. I guess let's do that. Yeah. Let's just go straight into battle phase. Laundry back to hand. We'll summon the Dragonmaid. And then just go into battle and attack. Oh, we're already in that. There we go. Did we go for some more damage? Probably. I'll activate all the 90s. Destroy the trap. And then get a Paleo from there. Just so that we can hit for a bit more than we already can. Not going to activate it because I do want to go into a rank 7, which will be the immune to targeting guy, so I can master of play this really good here. Let's set the 2 new traps. We have a normal summon this time, so we can normal summon laundry. Activate laundry. And then we can go into a rank 2 as well. Wait, where does the counter point to? Can this actually is a monster? Yeah, let's go for that. Oh, but it has to be an effect. Unfortunate. Because of the Paleo, the best choice is just to go for rank 2. Okay then. Let's go for rank 2. Doesn't really do anything, but at least it has high attack points. Arguably shouldn't have even done that, but at least this allows me to recycle the Paleo. Although I could just leave the Dragonmaid on the board, it does get bigger. I don't know. They're just gonna pass? Okay, I guess you just win then. I don't know. Let's just go straight into battle and try to hit him. Okay, then that did it. Oh, this went much easier than expected. I can say that at least. So let's go back and look into the monster that you were asking me. A DD monster that is a synchro that is unaffected by card effects and has high attack points. I didn't know you should really go for that in the NR. So NR, it's a synchro, and you said it's a D/D, so double D monster. Alexander, I don't think it's Alexander, so it's probably Super Doomed in Bright Armageddon. Let's read it. The opponent cannot target monsters control with target effects. If other monster is on, so it can't be targeted. Is it this one? Is what I do want to ask. Is it Triple D Super Doomed in Bright Armageddon? Because this has targeted immunity, which is pretty good, but this doesn't have immunity from other effects. Yeah, that one. Okay. So, so it cannot be targeted, but it can still be affected. But all the cards in this deck do seem to be targeted, which is very unfortunate. Target one other face-up card on the field. Target. I didn't even know. I couldn't get anything stronger. Yeah, that definitely seems tough to beat. So I know how you can beat it. If you can get Power Code Talker. Power Code Talker can get to 4,600 attack with its effect. But that requires you to have 4 monsters on board, which is really tough. Now it is possible because you can make Power Code Talker with Paleozoics. So if you just have like a lot of traps or just swarm the field, 4 monsters on board is enough to beat it because you can go 4,600 attack. But other than that, I'm not quite sure how else you beat it. Oh, if they put it in a bad zone, Geovator Transforcer would also do because it doesn't target and you can steal their monster. But it's unlikely that they will play badly and place it in a place where you can steal it with your Geonator Transforcer. Like, if it's in the middle zone or the rightmost zone, then you can steal it, but if it's somewhere else, then it's harder, obviously. If it's in the extra monster zone, that's also a place that you can technically steal with Geonator. But yeah, the only reasonable way, the only easy way of beating over it is Power Code Talker, I think, in this deck. You shouldn't get the 4th one, I see. Very unfortunate. Hey, that's the deck I'm using too. No parlors on kitchen. So this, not in this version. I have 3 versions for decks. So I have parlor and kitchen in the one that I want to summon level 8. But in the other 2 versions, I don't have parlor and kitchen, and that's because, well, parlor can only make level 8 Dragonmaid, so that's why I don't exactly want it in every deck. They put it far left, yeah. It's very difficult, really. Because everything I can think of is just targets, right? Like every removal. Yeah. Yeah, other than Power Code. Wait. Even with the 7 deck I made. I think if you're playing the 8th deck, you do have more outs in by Dreadly Beyond, because you can make hard or Gen. I actually haven't tried the 8th deck a lot, so you know what? Let's do that. Let's try to play 8th deck, and let's see if we can make Dreadly Beyond. Almost won all my games just because of number 92 and 97. Yeah, they do seem pretty good. I haven't had much time with playing them, but I heard they're pretty good, so let's try to go for it. Let's try to go for the Dragonmaid that summons 8, and then we'll go for number 97, and then summon the number 92 with it. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, playing in plat isn't helping me either. I mean, I am playing in plat too, so yeah. It definitely becomes more difficult that way. But let's see, let's try the level 8 deck. Maybe it's actually better. If we can get 2-8, then we can go Dragonmaid. This hand is a little weird, especially that we're doing second. Like, if you were doing first, then it's pretty decent. Soldier Dragons and High Beam. Going second, it's not optimal, not the best. Oh, they're playing Tindandle. Oh no, I know this deck. Oh no, it's a flip deck. I say I know it, but I haven't actually read any of the cards. I just know its existence. I got the plus because I got really good with your Strike Starter deck. Well, glad you liked it. I also main my Strike Starter deck, like it's my main deck in normal rank, of course. I haven't been able to play too much, aside from the videos, but I do quite like it, and that's one of my main decks. Although in this board, I don't even know what we can do. I'm just gonna have to pass. This hand is why I don't exactly want to play the level 8s. They are just kind of quirky. I mean, it can become better, but level 7 deck is easier to just get into, basically. So we're going to consider this here. Make, and then we should use Tiding as well, just to use it. Which one do I want to get rid of though? I don't want this try being flipped up, so let's get rid of that. I also built a Blackwing deck, and it's so fun, even though sometimes I get destroyed by Megalith and Megaforce. The event is kind of refreshing. Well, I definitely agree that the event is quite refreshing. And Blackwing seems very interesting. I only played against once, and like it was okay, but I do want to see what Blackwing can do, like at its maximum potential, if you will. I don't get Laundry, and then Laundry will mill, and then we can probably start our Norse combo. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it quite as well. I do really like Strike Starters too. Bonus effects and special summon Nurse. Well, I can summon it, but Nurse is not going to revive anything, so I don't see a reason to use it now. It's just going to be a big dude that's not going to do anything. You can send one, draw one card. You know what? I don't want them drawing cards. I think this is a good place to use it. So I'm holding Nurse until I can get Laundry or like a Parlor to the grave. And then we can get this one onto the field as well. This is looking pretty good so far. Do I want to head out? Actually, no. I do want to normal summon Laundry. Not the Laundry. That's unfortunate. I already had it. Let's summon it though. I did want a Laundry, not two, but oh well. Can't complain. So let's mill. Okay, compose. That's not excellent. Something else. It's not very good. Let's just go into battle. And so I'm going to use... Yeah, I don't have anything. Let's draw Ornus. I might have done something wrong. I should have used Ornus earlier. Because now I want to get Ornus back to my hand the laundry, essentially. Let's see if I missed the timing or not. Oh, needle sealing? Oh no. That's really unfortunate. What I wanted to do is to get Ornus to Grave, and then get laundry back to my hand and summon Ornus, and then get Ornus back to my hand and laundry again. That's fine. Yeah, that's Calco. The only problem with this set is the lack of level 3 monsters. Yeah, it's... Like, I don't even particularly care about level 3 monsters in my level 7 version. I just summon the rank 2s and rank 7s. But in this level 8 version, it's a little more awkward. Like, I don't know which one is the best and which one is not the best, if you will. Outro. They have so many effects. You can run Nurse and then activate Hiding. Summon Hiding back, but they won't be able to go into their other forms. Although I still think we should do it. Oh, okay. Yeah. They come in defense position, don't they? That's not great. Let's get the nurse back. You are still fine. Yeah, hopefully. Probably, I hope so. And then we can at least get rid of this. They will draw a card, but they were going to do that anyway, so... Not much I can do about this one. So I'm gonna go into something else. No, Norx is going back to my hand, but at least we have laundry on board. This can hold out. We can tag out, tag in. We can do damage steps, inherit things if we go into battle. And return also, because I am having too much interruptions. So Falco, that's the shuttle, but it's going to be set. This has a return to hand effect, so we need to be careful of that. And then this dude sets another one. What does it actually do? How does it set itself? I do want to know. Oh, it just comes from graveyard, is it? Yeah, and it's not even optional, it's mandatory. Okay. Okay, Intruder, Juret, and the Dragon's Intruder Juret. And they also have Succession. Send one monster from your hand, so there isn't that. Hand or face up, deal to J, and you that's your hand. Let's get the Alien IDs out of the graveyard while we still can. Here we go. Another set? Was that a tribute set? That's a tribute set. That's scary. They didn't even go into the battle phase, so I had no chance to head out. Oh well. At least we turned on Nurse here. And then did laundry again. Now laundry mills. More paleos. Not bad. So we could get triple burst dragon just because it negates flip effects. That would be really funny. Should we go for that? Honestly, that seems pretty good. So that we won't have to deal with those weird flip effects every turn. Let's set Nurse back to our hand. And then get Ornus out. Does this trigger in damage step? Yep, it does, so we can negate it. That's why I wanted to get triple burst dragon. Bye bye. Now, to attack or not to attack, let's see what else they had set. So this one kinda gets back onto the field anyway. What does this one do? And then let's force this one. I think it's fine. It's safe to attack this. I might regret this. I don't know if they haven't do the effect or they just turned it right now. Okay, that's no problem then. End of battle phase, should I head out? Probably, just to... Yeah, because I do want the Agnes effect in my hand, so it makes sense to head out. Sadly, we cannot use Nurse again, but that's probably okay. Now instead of going to anything else, I do like the damage step protection with triple burst, so I think we just pass. This is a pretty close match. I haven't been able to find any level 8, except for Tin Head, which I cannot summon because I don't know where Parlor is. Which is like what I don't like about this version of the deck, why I don't play Parlor in other versions. But, you know, it's still doing Dragonmaid things, so we're probably fine. The Angel is here. We still don't know what this set is. Yeah, I actually do want to get rid of this Subterror Succession. Because this has been really annoying to me, so... I will use Dynamicious here. And then, I think I'll chain the other Dynamicious to banish this, so we don't have to deal with it anymore. Because that card has been putting some problems in my way. Let's go all in IDs as well. I'll put them in attack. We might take some damage here, but it's better for them to be able to just get rid of us. I want to use Arnis effect, so I think I'll just get rid of Soldier Dragons. Now, at least we don't have to deal with that trap card anymore, because it just sets itself when you use it. So, okay, this was just Beast. That's perfectly fine. Stromada is less fine, but let's see what they can send. They sent Falco. Okay, I think Falco is fine. I think we're doing okay here. Yep, and that's going to summon itself as well, unfortunate, but not much we can do about that. And an unknown, okay. Certainly want to use Nurse here. Let's get the other one out of our radar. Counter left? Oh, was Beast, yeah. It's only time to Dragonmaids. It's fine, we can lose one Paleozoic. I don't mind that much. And it was actually worth it, because now we can use this one. And then that can summon us Nurse, and then that summons Laundry again. The version with Odai's Absolute Dragon is also good. Yeah, I do quite like the level 7 version as well. Odai's Absolute Dragon is pretty funny. It's high attack, and when it's destroyed, it gets the other one, which also acts as a compulse kind of effect. Okay, we got Parlor in Grave. So that's a start. Now we just need to get Tidying in Grave, and then we can start summoning the level 8. Oh wait, actually Nurse summons Parlor, doesn't she? Yeah. Okay, then that's pretty good. We can just get Parlor here now into the party. And yeah, let's do that. Let's get Parlor. Before end turn Ornus, that doesn't do anything. I already triggered Nurse and a Laundry in that turn. I don't need to Ornus, it just puts one monster on board, which I don't need because as you can see my field is already full anyway. Actually, it would even be bad because I wouldn't be able to use Nurse's effect. It's already used it that turn. Now I actually can use Nurse and get our Parlor back. So what should be sent to the graveyard? Tidying can be useful. I do want a lore notation though, so let's go for that. Okay, so we can get 3 monsters here. 3 Dragonmaids and then 2 level 2s that are extra. Anything that we can do with those 2? Not necessarily. Seems like all my messages get there a tad late. Yeah, I have the latency in normal again. And it's because the replay quality is very low when I don't turn on the latency, so I decided I'll just use the latency again. I'm going to Xyz here. We can actually chill this turn if they don't do anything else. Yeah, okay, let's try to go for that then. Let's go into battle. Nurse. Get this one. Hand order, yeah? Okay. Laundry. Summon that one. And then Parlor. Summon more power. And then this does piercing, so let's hit them with that first. I know this monster has 0 defense, so that's why I hit that one. They can get a card, I will not negate this. Oh, they don't win, they got a card, okay. Then I'm gonna attack this. And then we'll wait until the damage step, and then we'll do a Tin Hack. Give my monster attack points. No, I'm not gonna negate that, and there we go. All according to plan. That was a pretty slow and controlly deck, but we managed to get a win anyway. I mean, today's been going pretty well. We haven't lost yet, so that's pretty good. But there we go. So that's the level 8 deck. But I don't know. I didn't even get to summon the rank 8 this time. I only summoned one level 8, but it's still good. It's either way, it's pretty good. I now want to play the level 7 a bit, if you like. I will be drawing. Oh, I'll just draw first, but it's kind of weird because level 7 one actually doesn't mind drawing second, which is very funny because I lost every single coin toss today up until now, up until I play a deck that doesn't mind drawing second. But anyway, this is a good drawing first hand. Can draw Laundry effect. Oh, Paleos and a Lost Wind. That's pretty good actually. Set 3 and pass. Let's just hit a random one with Paleo. They set this one first, so that one. And let's get the other Paleo out from the graveyard. Full of Disruption. Well, good that I got rid of that. Let's summon the other Laundry. Let's see if we can mill a Dragonmaid level 7. No, not quite. That's not very good. We should go for a triple burst. In case they have a response. Or we could go for like an Xyz. And that allows us to get Laundry in the graveyard, so then we can summon Nurse. I mean, Link also gets it in the graveyard, but it does more damage. Yeah, let's go Xyz. I don't want to use all my resources yet. I think it's nice to have another Laundry on board just in case. So I'll go for this one. Just in case I want to use Tiding, I want a dragon on board. Let's not detach him. Let's see what they can do. Oh, Ice Barrier. Well, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't care. Well, I have some bad news for them. The Eclipse Fallacy really doesn't work because they're about to find out that I do have scrap cards. Scrap cards are a thing. Another Metamorph, that's very funny. I almost feel bad because this is a really funny deck, but unfortunately this is never going to work. Double Metamorph doesn't even do anything because it only doubles its original attack. Oh well. And I guess I'll get a Paleo. Hello, Paleo. Bye bye, Ice Barrier. And they surrendered. Poor guy, yeah. I agree. I feel bad for like doing that, but you know, like it's like any trap card would just stop them. Like that's not a good deck. I don't. I have to. I hate to break it to them, but their trip spells are not that good because I can just return the monster to your hand or set the monster down or anything just destroys all the trip spells. It's just turn to another one. I say that, but this hand is actually terrible. I mean, we can play the game, I guess. At least we nerfs can go into the big one, but a Longer would be much better here. Summoner's Art, that's fine. Oh, Metal Foes. Well, that was bound to happen. No response to the first one. There's tail one. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to have to be okay. The counter is here. Let's see if we can beat Metal Foes. This hand is not looking good on my part, but... And I'm hoping that that's the only high scale they have, because I'm about to banish it. They do have another one. Unfortunate. At least that's all they can get back. Yeah, they're getting a lot of advantage here, and I have nothing that I can make because my hand has started absolutely terrible. This is still very winnable. I'm crying about it, but not with draws like this. Lordman with no monsters in hand is not going to do it. This really is like the worst case scenario for me. I really can't get anything. It's very bad. Do I even want to attack their monster when they have 2 Metal Foes counter set? Probably not, honestly. I'd go for like a rank 7. Is what I'm thinking, but there's a good chance that Dogman will miss. Right, like I'm thinking if I should take the 50% chance. But probably not worth it. That's very unlikely still. Well, at least we have 2 cards on hand now, and if we ever get a third one, I'll feel a little better. I can get the Paleo here, but that doesn't do anything. I'll save my radio. Very good. Destroyed that. I can't really do much about that one. Don't get a monster. They can't say their cancer unless one of their monsters get destroyed, so. That's what I'm going to try to do. They have no way of fusioning yet. At least they haven't, as far as I'm aware, they haven't searched it or anything. They can go pendulum. That's fine. Oh, Despot 5. I mean, I guess that will force me to use it. They haven't summoned anything else. Is this a good time for Paleo? No, probably not. I'll save it. Destroy the shell, that's okay. Oh, that counts as a Metal Plus card. Oh, I didn't know you could just... It's just a card you discard. Oh. That's very bad. Okay, well that's not strong enough to get rid of my monster yet, at the very least. But they can go for like an HCs here now. Although I don't know if they would want to go into HCs, because then that would send their cards to graveyard. Oh, they do have the fusion? Okay, let's see what they summon. This is further off. My hand was... no, I'm not gonna complain any further. I already told you my hand was terrible like 10 times. You figured it out by now. Oh, they actually put it in a terrible zone. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna use it just yet. Come back to my hand. Go summon this one. I'm going to put off Munya monster. No point in summoning the Paleo. End of battle phase. Do I even want to get it back to my hand? Actually, I don't. I actually don't. It can stay on the field. Well, here's the rank 7. I forced them to do it, but... Oh. And then they go into Crush Sheep. I guess that triggers the Absolute Dreadin. And like, that sends it to my hand, but that doesn't stop me from doing anything because I can just summon it next turn. But they do get a monster from grave too. Like, yeah, this really doesn't matter to me. I can just summon it again. Okay, well, they don't actually have much going on anymore. Another nurse, of course it's a nurse. So, at least we can use Dragonmaid safely now, because we have 2 nurses. Oh, I think my chat is stuck. Hello, someone said, and metal cores are pain, so people said, yep, I do agree. Of course they hit the Dogman. That's so unfortunate. Metal cores are definitely troubling to deal with, to say the least. Yeah, let's just summon the nurse. I don't know what else we can do. We'll just go into battle. Oh, they have a negate with Vortex Rhythm because they're actually playing Pendulum. Well, I don't know what I can do now. Like, this is incredibly unlucky. I had so many cards in hand and Dogman just discarded itself. My card in hand was terrible. I have multiple nurses and no other Dragonmaids to revive. Yeah, I kinda just want to concede that this way. I'll just do it. Because yeah, this deck can really beat the metal powers, but their hand was like so good, and my hand was absolutely terrible, unfortunately. So I can steal a card if it's in the extra monster deck, correct? If it's in the extra monster zone, you may be able to steal it, but it depends on the link arrows. No, actually, I don't think you can steal it. Because the other one would have to point to your spell trap. And then you cannot change it to spell trap, so... Yeah, like, if you mean Juvenated Transverter, then no. No, it only steals from middle and right. Yeah, it doesn't steal from extra monster zone. Unfortunately, because you have to give them a monster too, and... Vortex is broken for a rare card. I do agree, it has a negate, it bounces cards back, it's really strong. Like, my deck was doing very well, except I got unlucky in every single possible scenario that I got unlucky. Like, I just kept drawing nurses and no laundries. I drew the Dogman. Actually waited until I had 4 cards in hand, so that I would not discard the Dogman, and then I discarded the Dogman anyway. No, this hand looks a little better. At least we have the laundry, although we are going second, so... Metal Falls are beatable, but you just need to get a hand that has laundry in it, or like Truth Dragon, or like level 7, something, right? Like not like last game, like only thing I had is Nurse, but Nurse doesn't do anything if I don't have anything in the graveyard. That's the weaker part of the deck, and I just... I don't get it always, but I just... That just happens to me too often. And now we're playing against Megalith. All the heavy hitters in a row, really. Like, the 2 best decks in format is Megalith and Metal Foes. Now, my hand isn't even that good. Like, I do have the Laundry now, at least, and depending on what I mill with Laundry, it could get much better. But for now, it's like okay at best. It's slightly better than last game, but not that good because I have 2 laundries instead of 1. And I don't have the Uranus, I have the Nudiarl again, even though I only have like 1 of that deck. I just keep going it. At least, actually, I might have 2 in this version. This is a level 7 deck. Oh god, Megalith, I hate this deck. Yeah, it's really annoying. Off-field, they're going to combo for a while. I can't really do much about that. I do wish that I had an Avernus in my hand instead of Nadiarl, because then I would be able to summon the Laundry on their turn, and that would be so much better. But not happening this time. And they had a Fool. Oh, they're doing full combo here. I'm not sure what I can do. But... Head it into head it. That's Baitor back to their hands. Head it that effect again. That's Portal. Like, well, why are all their cards normal or rare? Like, why don't they have like a single super rare card? I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know what we can do against Fool with this hand. I can mill with Laundry. Ornus and Grave, a Paleo and Grave. Not the worst, not the worst. But yeah, I'll have to try to do it in battle, and then they will just destroy my Laundry before I can do that. It's crazy that even with full limit.fun for this event, this deck is still so consistent and very powerful. Yeah, it's because that Hedit and Ophiel is at 3 and they just search the whole deck. So they're really consistent with that. Same with Metal Foes, they just haven't even been hit somehow. I don't know how. It's like everyone knew it was really strong even before the event. And somehow it's unhit, and it's also incredibly consistent. Like, Dragonmaid is really fun, and it can beat both Megalith and the Metal Foes, but you have to get lucky with your hand, right? Because like, you have to get lucky with your Laundry pools, you need access to Laundry. Like, I want this Loyal Ganyu in my hand, not in my graveyard. But unfortunately, it really doesn't work the way I want things to work. Like, I can't even speak anymore. It's very easy to get unlucky with your hands in Dragonmaid, unfortunately, and as much as I want to show you how I can beat these strong decks, because I do beat them very often. Like, when I try to do it live, I just don't get a good hand, and they always get the same gut hand every game, and, you know, I don't know. Their deck is a lot more consistent, which is really annoying to me, because they really shouldn't be this good in this format. Right. Why is Hedit and Ophiel not once per turn cards, right? Like, they can just use them multiple times in one turn, which is crazy. Another Ophiel. And the Poil too. I'm just bored. I'm not playing this game. I could just try to play it, but No, against those decks specifically, this is just not fun. Which is really sad to see. But yeah, those decks are like the ones I keep seeing very often, and I just need to get a good hand, like, to be able to beat them. Usually I can just look at my hand turn 1 and can't tell if I can win or lose. Which is kind of weird and annoying, but that's kind of how it works. Obviously, laundry mills could be very important, but I didn't mill anything without a laundry, so there it is. Yeah, Dragonmaid in this event is very pretty because most of their stone cards are super rare and ultra rare. That's true. And like, that's fair for most of the decks. All their stone cards are super rare and ultra rare. Except apparently, you know, Metal Foes and Megalith can actually play. And Megalith was at least actually hit in some way, but Metal Foes is just crazy. It's just, well, I don't know why it's allowed. Well, let's not risk anything. Let's just go for a parlor. Do I want Tin Heck or Low Par? Low Par is probably better, to be honest. Because it's at least a hand trap. Hello? I don't know why it's letting. Oh, they're just gonna got method of punishment it. What does Parlor do? So Parlor sends one Dragonmaid cards from your deck to your graveyard. And it's basically safer than Laundry because you can send exactly the one you want. So I sent Lower Par to the graveyard, and since it's a level 8, Parlor can swap with Lower Par. And Lower Par is kind of like a hand trap. And I'm only playing 1 in this version, but there's an argument to just play 3 of it, just because it's like a bad effect later, essentially. And that's pretty good. Your Sanjus. That's not great. But yeah, that's going to have to happen. I want to draw a card. I don't know if chaining it stops them, so I'm just gonna let them do it. I'll just take it, it's fine. Oh, we can go for a Parlor then. This time I will send a level 7, just to get it into rotation. Unless they have another dogmatic plan. I have a Sire Graham hand, I have no idea what this does. Probably fine. Doesn't seem like any date. I found the driver. Um, Intro summon. This is like a weird place to use it, but I'm actually going to return the driver to their hand. Because I don't think they can Intro summon with one monster. And then we can go to Warfare again. Oh, their internet is surely bad, but so this match has been lagging for quite a lot. Which is really annoying. Like, hello, can I play? Compulse. I could use my trap card. Like, is there something that I want to do? Okay, so the only reason to use the trap card here is to get it in grave, so that I can activate its effects next turn. Which is not a terrible idea, because I won't be able to activate it otherwise. I'll just do it. And well, this card is like a hand trap, so I don't want them getting that back. I'll just do Thunderfield Spellback. This looks weird, but I just really want this trap to go to the graveyard. That was a lot awkward, but we can take it. Yeah, that's fine. See what they summon with it. Okay. Now I will use this. Get this one. Now they won't be able to draw a card. Which is a lot better. I'll take the 800. This is a weird matchup though. Yeah, you can return that to hand, it's okay. What's up again? Why can I not play? Hello? Korean player, please fix your internet. I just want to play. But yeah, it's not going very well. Oh, there we go. Solid. And I guess they just get disconnected, probably. Yeah, connection failed. Well, I do think that we would probably win in the end, but I guess they don't have a good internet. We're close to getting like most of the words. Like last good one is at 10k. I'm at like almost 7. I'm pretty bored. Hello, I know this isn't Stream related, but can you sync your account on Android device? So, can you sync your account with an Android device? Yes, you can. I also have an Android, and I have synced my Steam account with my Android, so I can play the same account on both my phone and my laptop. So yes, the answer is yes, you can. What should I play? At the 8 is fun, but I never even been able. I'll give it one more chance. I'll give it one more chance, and let's see if we can actually summon a rank 8. Just yeah, like the objective was with this one was to summon a rank 8. So that's why I put all like the rank level 8 monsters in my deck, and then I'm not drawing a single one of it, which is awkward, but I don't know. So let's give it one more chance. And if this doesn't work either, I'll probably just... Okay, now this looks like a hand. A good hand? Questionable, but a hand nevertheless. So laundry first, that's for sure. That's pretty good. And then... Do I go for Thunderbird now? Or do I hold on to it? I'll just draw for it now, because we might draw a card with it. And of course, I once again lose the 25% chance of hitting. Like, anything else would be okay, like, anything else, but... I just... Whenever I play Danger, they don't do anything, they just distract themselves and have no effect. Fractal? Wait a minute. My man's playing Tri-Brigade. Okay. Send in kit, yep. Send kits and Norval, and then get Terras to your hand, I guess. That much is fine. I just don't know where they're going with this. It's not like they can go into Charade or anything. Then move the chat a little bit more to the left, maybe. No, maybe like that. Normal summon Norval, okay. Just not click on that all. Yeah, I don't know. Or was the old version better like this? I should also put it on the right. Would that be better? Because like when I click on the card, then it doesn't overlap anymore. So maybe like that. No. I feel like this makes a bit more sense maybe. I have this dude. Okay, I'll depending on what they target. The their trap card, so every get to evolve is going to be pretty good, but I don't even know what they can summon with it, except for like Rugal, which isn't even that good. Triple Burst Dragon, sure, I don't care. I'm just trying to go into a bigger Dragonmaid. There we go. It's better? Okay. Well, yeah, maybe I should have done that like a long time ago. Chat on the right is probably better. I should get like a background on that too. Let me just know my paleos. Yeah, okay. This will refresh the chat, so all the previous messages has disappeared. But if you try something, sending something new again, we can test it. I think now the messages should have a background to them as well. Ring of Destruction. That's not ideal. Okay, let's chain a Palia first things first. And I'll probably also use my trap card. And then I can use the trap. Return this to my hand. To return that to your hand. I'll do like a little test. Just to see if my chat is working. But they have changed their results. Well, that's gonna have to be fine. I'll just get under failure though. And let's see how this message appears in chat. Oh, there we go. Looks a little awkward when you send an emote, but at least has like a border now, so maybe it might be easier to read the chat with this new version from now on. So what are they going into? Like a Rugal, I imagine? Yeah, it's a Rugal. And I'll also just banish the Rugal while I'm at it. And then chain a failure. Yeah, and this is really nice, like, oh, sorry, I need to distract first. I might use the trap, although I don't even have dragons. Although I can just summon a dragon. Yeah, I'll get rid of Ernest. I can just go into it with laundry anyway. Yeah, then it's more clear now. Okay, that's good. At least we can see the chat better now, which I'm happy that that's a thing. I'm still trying to learn enough to stream. Like, I've been doing videos for like a while, but I only stream once a week. I only started like 4 weeks ago, so this actually is like, I've almost completed a month in streaming. I've been streaming for a month now. I say that, but this is my 4th stream. I only stream like once a week, so it's not exactly that good. What to do with the paleos? I can definitely summon laundry, so let's do that first. I could go for a power gun. Or I could go for a crush sheep, which would be very funny, but doesn't actually do anything. Oh, sorry, that's a call. We just go for a power code. Actually, no. It's safer to not go into anything at all. I'll just let it stay like this. I might have to do after this game though. Because I think I just got that call on my phone there. Let's win this one and go with that. And I see what they make. Another Rudolph, perhaps? I mean, I can just return that. Oh, it's this guy. Well, honestly, I don't really mind their effect. I should say. I have too much card in my graveyard for them to be actually threatening me. Let's get laundry back to our hands. Fortunately, laundry doesn't target, so even if they return one of the level 7s, I can just go into the other one. Yeah, I'll lose failure. End of the battle phase. Bring back the laundry. You know, one day the dangers will work and we will see a competent deck, but until that day, it's just in the Dragonmaid Paleo. I mean, Dragonmaids and Paleos are working really well, don't get me wrong. I just don't know what to finish the deck with, if you will. That's a Wind Beast. I don't even know if it does anything, but I'm sure. Yeah, I don't mind. I can summon something back, but I really don't need to do that. Oh, okay. Parlor is actually pretty good here. Let's activate Parlor. Let's send Nurse to the grave. Let's HC so I can open some space. I think this should just be lethal. No. It's been a good game at least. They didn't parlor like the last thing they did turn this game around. Oh wait, that's... I meant to activate the one in my grave. Oh well. I guess I'm just returning this to their extra deck. I do not need to use this effect at all. That was pretty bad. Wait, you can kill that guy? Yeah, like, very easily. I did mess up. I meant to activate the one in my grave, so that what I meant to do was summon back Nurse, which would summon Laundry again, which would mill again, and then go to battle phase. Both Laundry, Parlor, and Nurse would go into the bigger Dragonmaids, and like that would be more than 8,000 damage, especially with Tin Hate in my hands. Unfortunately, since I failed that miserably, and we still win. We still absolutely win. But it's going to be much less cooler. Which is I accidentally activated the trap on my field instead of the one in my graveyard. And since I activate the one in graveyard, I can't read that. Battle Earnest, that fact that it didn't. Yeah, I mean I still win, right? It's just much less cooler. Oh well. It's fine. It's not a problem. You know, not punished at all. Yeah, I still win. You still win, exactly correct. Which is good. At least, you know, we won every single game I played except for Megalith and Metal Foes. And that's honestly what I kind of expected from this decks to do. Because Megalith and Metal Foes are like the tier 1 decks for this format. Like, right? Like everyone knows Megalith and Metal Foes are the best decks. And they think everything else is low tier. But judging by the matches today... Oh, Marshmallow. This is like a really nostalgic pack actually. Marshmallow, Beautiful Turtle, Queen's Bloody Dark, Madness Slash Dragon, even Wind Dragon card of purchase. Anyway, so what I was saying, except for the tier 1 meta decks that everyone knows that they are really good, I won every single match. So these decks are actually really good, I would say. Like I haven't lost a single match except for those two decks, except against those two. So I have 3 versions here. I can show you all of them, but I don't know which one is the best. It's really depends on what you feel like it. I played all of them, and as I said, none of them lost to anything other than Megalith and Metal Foes exactly. So this one is the first one. I have a video about this as well. Like it's my first Dragonmaid video on my channel. I posted it like Saturday, and it has rocket dragons, which like float into each other and make booster dragon, and then you can make double back dragon with it, which is fine. Which is my first version, but the one I ended up a lot playing is level 7 version with the Dogman, and Vishuda is crazy and Loyal Guardian is really good, but I just never end up throwing them anyway. But this has like the Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon and stuff, so this is like a pretty good deck. The video for this was just released today, just before the stream, so you can go ahead and watch it. And then, if you do want to ask the one I just played, it's this deck. So this deck doesn't have its own video. I made it very recently, and I just found it right now. Let me just read the chat once again. Just use Payload Trap against full. Yeah, I mean, if you go first, you can do that, but if the Megalith goes first and set up, and like I'm going second, I can't really do anything about it, unfortunately. And you know, since I'm very unlucky as always, I just always go second whenever I'm like against Megalith. I've been using this one. You are showing. Sadly, I missed when that chat was commented, so I don't know which one you're talking about. And Metal Foes is the most annoying for me. Metal Foes is certainly annoying. It has a very good capability of living for a long time. I don't like the 7th version. I mean, I think it's fun. I think it's fine, right? It goes into 7s very easily. But and like some of those level 7s are really strong individual cards, but I can see where you're going with this. The level 8 deck is pretty good, I would say, but yeah, I like the Thunderbird never summoned itself for me yet ever. Like whenever I use it, doesn't matter how much cards I have in my hand, it just discards itself. I like the number 92 and 97 version without the Chaos 92, but yeah, it's parlor dependent. Yeah, it's good, but like I never even summon number 97 because I only ever get one parlor on board and dangers never work. So I did win a lot with this deck, but I didn't even summon 97, so I would probably at least cut one of these. It just doesn't even do anything. I don't know, just play like another rank 7 instead of it. Or something, because, yeah, like rank 8, I would ideally go into rank 8, but I just never been able to. You can put orange light for pull, too. Herald of Orange Light, doesn't that require me to have fairies in my hand, though? Orange Light. Are you talking about this one? Yeah, it requires me to have another fairy, right? Like, this deck does not play any fairies. So I don't know how that works. I mean, you can get 2 Orange Light in your hand, but that's very unlikely. Orange Light is pretty good in this event. Well, what deck are you playing for Orange Light, though? Because you need 2 fairies to activate it. Same always second. Yeah, unfortunate. It's just can't go first with this deck. I mean, I wish I could. How many Armed Samurai Bankei decks have you encountered? None. What is Armed Bankei? Is it the Eclipse spell guy? This one. I have not encountered. I mean, I probably have. To be honest, I have encountered a couple Eclipse spell decks, and like, I just return their monster to their hand, or just banish their monster, or just set their monster, and they just surrender immediately. So I never seen an Eclipse spell deck do anything ever, because I always have traps, and they always just surrender. The moment I activate my first trap, they just flip surrender, because all their Eclipse spells are sent to grave when I just set their card face down, or return it to their hand, or banish it. So yeah, I haven't even seen Bankei being summoned. They were equipping to like different monsters, but yeah, it didn't really do anything. And even if it was Bankei, it doesn't matter. As long as I can target it, it's weak. You need, like, if you're going to make an Eclipse spell deck, you need targeting protection, if you will. If you can't be targeted by card effects, then that might work. But otherwise, I think it's very unlikely that you can win with Eclipse spells. Let me just find the level 7 XCs to put in. Probably Blade Master. Okay, well, I'm still not sure about the rank 8 in this deck. Like, these might not be required at all, but I never even been able to go into a rank 8, so I never was able to test if the Lebion is terrible or like decent. So I won't be able to tell you what I think about it, because I should never summon it. I should never summon 2 level 8s on the board at the same time. Very sadly. I drew all traps with no pale. How do you draw all your traps with no pale lizard? Like, there's like 1, 2, 3, like, yeah, there is basically 9 cards in deck that is not a monster and that is not a trap. Like, you need to be extremely unlucky, like, because you have 30 other cards that are either Paleozoics or monsters, right? And, you know, unless it's, like, if you only have nerfs, then I know it doesn't do anything, but, you know, the Dragonmaids, the other Dragonmaids would start your combo, and dangers ideally do something, but maybe not. It depends. I guess the big Dragonmaids are not great either. Yeah, the biggest mistake, like biggest issue with this deck is that it's pretty, like it's luck dependent. You do need to get lucky with your hand and like your milk with laundry. That's like the only downside to this deck. Otherwise, I do think that this deck can beat the top meta decks like Megalith and Metal Foes, but that's only provided that you get lucky enough for the first turn. Unfortunately, Megalith and Metal Foes are both more consistent in what they do. Even if this deck has the potential to defeat them, because you can consistently make big monsters as well, your chances are a bit lower, sadly. I have really bad luck. Yeah, I feel that. I sometimes you just don't draw anything. Sometimes you just draw like, haha, a Nadial, an Awareness, a Lorcar, and like, I don't know, a Rise to Full Height with nothing else. Don't you like Dark Dragon Cataclysm? I think it's a good card. Which one was it? Let me just search. Guards. Was it? Which one is Cataclysm? Ominous, Prestige, Shield. There we go. So with 1 month, didn't turn. Okay, so the main reason I do not play this card is first, it doesn't do anything while it's in the graveyard, and except for Compulse, all my traps do something when sent to graveyard, and I really want to. I really want cards that do something when sent to graveyard. That's like the objective, right? Because that's why I play Laundry, and I mill cards with Laundry. I want everything to be useful. So everything other than Compulse has a graveyard effect in this deck for traps. Now, and if you compare why I play Compulse and not Dark Dragon Cataclysm, it's because Dark Dragon Cataclysm destroys, and Compulse returns to hand. Against decks such as Metal Foes, for example, returning to hand is so much stronger than destroying it. Because a lot of cards can get immunity to distraction, like indestructible effects, or they can get an advantage when they're destroyed. So I think Compulse is stronger than Dark Dragon Cataclysm. That being said, if you do want to put more traps in a deck, then Dark Dragon Cataclysm can be good. But in a deck that is focused on laundry milling cards from your deck, I think getting Paleos and Lost Wind and Tidying and cards like that works in the graveyard are better. And I'm playing Compulse because it's just too good not to play. Like this card can deal with most threats in the game, and Tidying is basically a bad Compulse, so that's why I'm playing it. I mean, Dark Dragon Cataclysm looks like a good card too, don't get me wrong, but it's just like barely does not make the cut because it doesn't have a graveyard effect. Although, do let me know if you know more good traps that has good graveyard effects. Like Lost Wind, for example, is something that I realized later on. I was playing Chalice, Forbidden Chalice, and I realized, wait, Lost Wind actually does the same, but better, and has a graveyard effect, and it's a trap. So, I decided to go for Lost Wind. It's much better than Chalice for this deck, because I have Paleos. Obviously, if I didn't have Paleos, then Chalice is arguably better, but still, Lost Wind is really good. That's it for the most part. I'll go and open the last few decks from the shop, and if you have any more questions, feel free to ask now, because I will probably stop this stream soon. I'll need to go. Ooh, we got a Royal, the Ascendant of Thunder. Why do I keep getting Royals from these packs and like not actual packs? How? I can special it from your hand by paying 3,000, and if it's destroyed by opponent's card, gain 5,000. I mean, this would be good for my NR deck if it was, a normal or rare, but it's a super, so it's not really good. I don't know what's with me, and like all my Royals are from these legacy packs, and they can't even be disenchanted. So Yeah, it's a weird one. I liked it in higher rated cards, of course, but like something like Seiya, right? It's a super rare, and it doesn't do anything at all. It's just I can't even disenchant that. Megalith, sad, and a Dark Scorpion, or Scorpion card, I should say. That's an archetype. Anyway, that's about it for the stream today. I don't see any more questions in chat, so I think it's a good time to finish. Oh, message. You should try Paleozoic Olanides. He's just for Backo and has a discard effect. I already have Paleozoic Olanides in this deck, don't I? I think I already play that because it's a Paleozoic. Yeah, I already played 2 Olanides. I should play 3. I should not play Rise to Full Height, but yeah. But basically, I already play Olanides. I'm already aware of that. And it's in like... It's in my Dragonmaid deck and 8th deck. It's not in 7th, because in 7th I think I'm playing... Actually, no, it's in 7th as well. Actually, I'm playing 3 in 7th. And I'm also playing Hallucigenia in 7th as well, as a battle trap. So and everything does a graveyard effects, all traps I play. Anyway, thank you for your messages and chat. I quite like enjoying talking with people. And it's been quite fun. You already have it, Limao? Yeah, I already have it. But, thank you for your suggestion anyway. This has been fun, and, we had some games, and I got to show you how good the Dragonmaids are. I mean, we won every single game, except for Metalfoes and Megalith, which are known to be top-tier meta decks, so I would say this went pretty well. And this has been really fun, so I hope you have enjoyed it. I know I did, for sure. I don't know if I will be able to stream next week. Do check out my Discord and my messages in there if you want to know more. You can also ask me if I'm going to stream or not. I'll probably tell you, but this might not. I might not stream next week because I have my exams starting soon, and I'll probably be working on those. I'm university stuff, and the finals are coming, so gotta work on those. Anyway. Thank you everyone once again, and I'm hoping to see you in another stream or another video. See you and bye!